Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. In Europe, Suniti is a very good singer and is preaching in Poland and Russia. She is traveling and helping to the devotees. She is Suniti. And my Bansi Prabhu is a very good musician. He travels whole world.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And he is sharing and singing from his very young age. South America, Miami mostly.
All over New York.
All over New York. Yeah. Europe, Canada.
Canada also.
Yes, South America.
Also.
And Sridhar, he is from Italy.
The young one.
This
Small one.
Babino, we say Sridhar Babino. Babino. So his name is Sridhar Babino. So his quality is this, that he is living in here and he is sending whole place instrument of music instrument, whole world. Italy, America, South America, Europe, all places. Because he has a very good idea and he take nice instrument and care that. He is manufacturing, he has his own company to manufacture and he produce and give. So he is doing very nice in this service and very successful. I'm proud of him.
We have one person wanting to get a harmonium, so they should talk to him.
Yes, he can personally meet and they can do that. And my Rasa Leela, she is from Italy also. She is sitting backside. She has a beautiful things in her shop. You will surprise India how she collect and keep this, because she is Western, so she has the idea of Western what they like. So if you're interested, you can see that also. And I wanted to do. Andaka is from Croatia.
Radhe.
And all the group from Croatia is also here. Italian group is also here. Many, you will see them. And German, Switzerland, all they come. I go before, but from 3 years I am not traveling. Before also I am coming to America because my 2 sons become American. And one, middle one is here. He is
Radhe.
Khale ho jao. Yeah, this. He is my second son. Big one is Raja. He is in New York, Albany. And the younger one also is in Albany. And he is the middle one. So he takes care of Munger and Temple and Delhi. He has a business. He do this. And Krishna Kirtan, he is a beautiful person. He has many, what do you say?
Schools.
Schools, and he is arranging the many recording and organizing the classes of everyone.
Online, yes.
Online, you can check it. If you want, you can talk, he can say. And I want to introduce one very special person. He is a Gopinath. And he is the very important person who cares with love and beautiful his service and kindness. He is a special personality. He is a Gopinath. They can see you? Yes. He received all of you. And he is everywhere. You will see him with love and care. He is mine. We are two but one. What I cannot do, he cares. And the Prashant wife, she is Mridula. And his daughter also come, Anya. Yeah. Yes. Pranam karo sabko. And I want to show you one very young baby from Norway, my Karuna. Yeah. Karuna. She is, can you show them and say hello to them? She is a student in the Gopinath. Gopinath has one teaching program for peace and conflict studies.
Transformation.
Huh?
Conflict transformation.
Yeah. Can you explain about that?
It is.
Yeah. I give.
Still very good.
I want to introduce like this, that you know everyone. Huh? How you can be close with me? No, you have to know all. I want to know you. This is, Jesus teach, relation is important. And relation means you understand each other and close become close. Right? This is the first teaching, and love your neighbor. Then second, when relation is not there, how you will love? I will say that. Yeah.
Gurudev asked me just to briefly mention, I think he actually already summarized it very well. The program we are teaching is also about relationship, especially peace studies. Means in order to understand peace, one also has to understand oneself and one's relationship to others and the environment. So it's an undergraduate program in Nepal. We're having students from Scandinavia mainly. One of them is Karuna. She was our student last semester, and then we invited her to come and experience peace, because we only teach. But this is the place where you can really experience peace, love, and also transform things inside of you. And for all of us, it has been a very precious place here. Vrindavan, especially Mungar Mandir, is a place of love and peace. And so Karuna only wanted to stay for a few days, and now she's staying here with us 3 months. And let's see how the story evolves.
Can I request, can you come more near that others can come in? Please. 16 are coming from the Kirtaniyas group. If you not give the place, how they will sit? Oh, come close. It's a winter time. We have to be close. We arrange a big place up, but we cannot do because of the cold. Here you will feel warm. You will not like to go other place. I think so. So, Yeah, I want to introduce you. Anjali, she is from America. Anjali. She is Anjali from America. Also, where you live?
Southern California.
Yeah. So, yes. Now I will request Sridhar, I introduce my side. That you know very well, and slowly you will know. But I will not leave you when you are here. Sridhar is my elder brother, and I love him and respect him like that. And we are very close. We are very close each other from heart to heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj. We are 24 people from the U.S. and Canada and Brazil on a Bhakti Yatra throughout India. We started in Mumbai last week on the 24th of January, and we just arrived here the night before last, January 31st, late at night, long trip coming up from Mumbai. So this is our first stop. Of course, when I come to Vrindavan with my groups, this is always my first stop because I love Maharaj so much, and I look forward to my association with him and our association with him. Very sweet, very open, direct, which I love so much, right? And his heart is so beaming with light and love and compassion that I look so forward every time I come here just to be in his presence.
Yeah.
And I love him so much. It was, I think, 2011 or 12 when I called my friend Shamdas. I told you all about Shamdas along the way, and we'll talk more about him when we go over to Govardhan. And he was driving on the highway in New York State. And I said, "Where you going, Shamdas?" He said, "Oh, I'm with my friend." I said, "Who is that?" He said, "Sadhu Maharaj." And he had FaceTime, and he showed a picture of Maharaj. Oh, Maharaj, please come to Bhakti Fest. Please come. And unfortunately, soon after that, Shamdas left his body. Maharaj was not well enough to travel anymore. And so we've been trying to get him over to America, but I know now I have to bring everybody over here to see him. Which is, I like much better because it's much more intimate for our group to spend time with Maharaj. We have so much fun. His humor is extraordinary. He's really open. We can ask him any question there is. He gives very simple, astute answers. Very loving. I really love him a lot. So I'm just going to go around the room, and all my group just tell Maharaj your name and where you're from, okay?
I am Greg, and I'm from California.
Mike.
You don't need mics. We don't need a mic.
You from?
California.
Yeah.
Just speak your name and where you're from.
My name is Michelle, and I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
Wow.
I'm Alper. I'm from Canada as well.
I'm Chanti from Brazil.
Wow.
I'm Bree from Arizona. I'm Sia from California.
I'm Connie from Kansas.
Tom from New York.
I'm Kelly. I'm from California.
Bob from San Diego, California.
John from Key West, Florida.
Tom from Houston, Texas.
Anne from Wisconsin.
Lori from Arizona.
Wow.
Tim from California.
Umesh from San Francisco, but originally from Bombay.
Amira from New York City.
Jim from Santa Monica, California.
Monica from Vancouver, Canada.
Mark from Palm Desert, California. Lana from Los Angeles and originally from Russia.
Sri Hanuman Das, USA.
And Maddie from Canada.
Shrivas?
And Shrivas from California.
Wow.
He's our official videographer, Maharaj.
Yeah.
We're videographing everything on this journey.
Yeah, so nice.
Is that everybody? So, on behalf of Maharaj, I want to welcome everybody here today. He's has a wonderful program, Kirtan and Kirtan. We'll have a beautiful feast at noon, 12:30, as we had in our program. And then we're coming back here at 4 o'clock for a special... Maharajas are here.
Come,
This is BJ Krishna from the Kirtaniyas from England.
Yeah.
One of our star performers at Bhakti Fest.
Give some place for him, his group. Where is they
Coming
are?
now, 15.
Acha, but you go back little and give place for Kirtaniyas.
This is a very special. He grew up in the Gurukulas here in Vrindavan, and is a wonderful, wonderful young man, and very close to my heart. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, Vijay.
BJ.
Famous Kirtaniya in the world.
Welcome.
And the tradition that all the family, his father, mother, all the devotees, they are born, he is born with the Kirtan and realizations. He shares very beautiful things, deep things.
Very
I'm proud of him.
Very
And he is inspiring very young boys to how to develop bhakti. And any circumstances you bring him, he will bring vibration, divine vibration.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. It's precious.
So we're going to have a little talk about Maharaj, but if you have any questions pertaining to anything today, philosophical talk or question or concerns about spiritual path and what this means or what that means, you can open up to discussions, or we can just have kitab by Maharaj. But it's an open program today, and it's a good opportunity if you have anything that's pressing on you, that has some doubt or anything like that, we can open it up to discussion. This is a big family here. Maharaj's devotees are wonderful. I must tell you that every time I come here, I am received with so much love and so much tenderness and so much care. And it's an example of how we as a group should be when all go out into the world. This is an example of how to be caring and loving with each other and our families and our friends and everybody we meet. This is how we're received here. So it's very inspirational when we can sense that, see their devotion to Maharaj and see their devotion to each other. Their devotion to Maharaj brings the devotion to each other. So, this is Paul Mitchell from the Hanuman Project. Yeah, Paul, come closer. Come up here to Maharaj. Very outstanding musician, Paul Mitchell from Oregon and Guatemala. Just came in from Guatemala with his group. Also performs at Bhakti Fest every year.
I say you.
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again, Maharaj.
Thank you.
Their group is just joining up with us.
Your boy.
Don't worry about the Yatra. You'll get a chance to hug Maharaj before we finish. I don't want you to be JJ.
Rasika's here too.
Oh, how are you? After a long time.
Wonderful that they were all joining us. It was the last minute. I called them and told them to come over.
Yeah. Give more space, little go back, please. Welcome your guest.
Come in.
Maharaj, this is Malini Devi from Kirtaniyas, also dancing world class. Yes,
Devi, how are you?
One big family. That's the loving part of this whole thing. One big family. One big family. Love and compassion. That's it.
Radhe, you see, we have so many things and time is very short. 12:30 we have to go for lunch. Maybe one we can manage.
Yes.
Prasadam, okay? If prasad one will be good.
Yeah.
Because 11:30. So you have to give more time. You like kirtan or some question answer? What you like?
Kirtan.
Kirtan. Jai Ho.
Those who are singing kirtan, we want to hear from Maharaj.
Well,
some words we can sing. We speak some words on one song, then we sing the song.
Okay.
Oh yes, of course.
So first I want to share with you, when I was a small child, I born in the king family of Munger. So they are all Krishna's bhakta. But I got the chance to study in Catholic school. They put me, that was new program in 57 or they start Catholic school in Munger, Jamalpur. So my father for this kid, I will send him there. And grandfather agreed. They are devotee of Krishna. So when I went there, I have to pray every class like this. So I love Jesus very much. Before knowing Krishna, I know Jesus. So I want to share something about Jesus. One time I have a problem with my neighbor. They want to take my land. And others are telling to me, fight with him, this is your place. And they are ready to fight, and many are ready to advise me to fight with him, and you can get it. I was 4 or 5 days very worried what to do now. Fight or what to do? I not come for fighting in Vrindavan. I come for developing my spiritual life. But all they suggest this. I was sleeping in the night. I got one message. Love your neighbor. And you see, love your neighbor. I was so relaxed. I cannot say you. Morning I wake up. I say, open this door, I will go that area. They say, why are you going? They are ready to fight with us. I say, I want to talk with them. And I went, I said, what you want? He said, I want this. I say, there was agreement like this. What you want? You want to not accept that? He said, we don't accept that, and we want to take all my area. This is my area, and why you claim that this is your area? I said, no. It was agreement, so I suggest. He said, no. This is my area. I said, okay, do that. And I come. I said, this is your area. Radhe. So, what happened? Some problem? Oh, solar bhi nahi hai. Sorry, no, that is here. Yeah. Other mic?
The wireless.
Yeah, Radhe. So, I said, okay, love your neighbor means no fight with neighbor. So I say, okay, I agree with you, and you do what you like. I love that. And that way, I got this teaching, love your neighbor. If you love yourself, honestly, you love your neighbor. What is neighbor? Near behind you sitting is all neighbor. Neighbor means where you are. Others, they are your neighbor. Right? So be careful. Love your neighbor. If you love yourself, you love your neighbor. If you don't love yourself, means you don't know yourself. You never love neighbor. Never. Because you forget yourself, so you forget your neighbor. Forgetting myself, I say one story. I was in Germany, and my devotee bring Gospel of Maria Magdalene. And that time, I said, I don't know German, so can you read and translate me? So she translated. And what this, I want to share with you small, what I feel and understand. This was John is asking to Maria Magdalene, you are very close to Jesus. Can you say, what is Jesus' idea, thinking about sin? Then he said, yes, this is also my thinking. And I was very much thinking, what is sin in this material world? What is sin? What sin? What is it? Then, one day I was thinking and meditating. Then, Jesus appeared. And I asked this question, Jesus, what is sin? He said, and this pillow can do sin? This can do sin? This?
No.
Why?
No life.
Because this is material. This bed cannot do sin, this table cannot do sin, because it's a material. Material cannot do sin. My senses are material. My body is material. My mind is material. They cannot do sin. When sin happens, when it's spiritual mixed with the material thing, then we took the sin. And Jesus said to him that when we forget that we are not spiritual, we are not soul, then we take sin. Why? Because we identify table, chair, pillow, myself. And then we took the sin. My forgetfulness of the soul is the sin. The moment I forget I am not a soul, only I am a material pillow or table or bed, then I do sin. So, forgetfulness of the soul is the sin. Understand? The moment I forget I am not soul, I am a material, that is not use, is no meaning. And the sin is meaning, that's why I forget the soul. That is the sin. And this sin, the moment I forget my soul is a sin, because of that, we forget Savior also. Because soul is related with the Savior. My spiritual is a spirit of God. When I forget the spirit, we forget the God. That is the moment is happening that we forget myself, my identification of living. Then we come to non-living. And then that non-living is coming is a sin. We are living. We are spirit of the God. We are the soul. And this soul, when we remember we cannot do sin, then we love our neighbor. Love myself. That I know I never forget my Savior, my lover. And the last line, more tasteful, you say, we are like a bride. The Spirit of the God is a bride, and He is the groom, like a lover. Exchange love. When we come to my real identification, then we can exchange love with Him. And this is the Vrindavan. We come to realize this love, divine love. It's not a place for looking, it's a place for realizations. Vrindavan is a place where the Goddess of love, living here. So this is the mercy. Anyway, we come here is a mercy of the Lord who brings here. To realize what is meaning of love and what is the meaning of divine love. This is Vrindavan. So my dear brother, my dear sister, you come for realization, not anything is like America. Every place you go, from New York to California, everything is beautiful and nice. Material thing you can find there. But if you like to know, everyone has to come for the place where the love living, and that is Vrindavan.
Yeah.
And that to realize, can I say you one thing? You know, Ram Das, you know Krishna Das, you know Shyam Das, you know Sridhar, huh? You know Sharon, what is his name? Gannon. I was 5-7 years before. She has 10,000 followers.
Jivan Mukti.
Huh?
Jivan Mukti.
Jiva Mukti. New York. And how did they become so big, so famous? They are, in young age, they become mad in this. They are rolling in Vrindavan. like a mad person. Shyamdas, he was Jewish family, rich guy. When he went, they put him in a hospital. Why? He became little crazy or what?
He went to Vrindavan.
Yeah. They're telling, and I see all the father and mother and Shyamdas' whole family, they are coming every year Vrindavan and enjoying with Shyamdas. You know. They are Mahajans, they are great souls who give the time in Vrindavan, they become great. So this is the mercy of Jesus. This is the mercy of your guide who sent you here, bring you here. You are lucky. Very, very, very lucky. Anyone who become great, take more Radhanath Swami, he's American. See the Prabhupada, when he went to America, worldwide they know him.
Yogananda, Anandamayi Ma also.
Anandamayi Ma, Yogananda, Anandamayi Ma place you have to show. Near my one ashram after Anandamayi Ma ashram. You should see that. Jaipur Mandir, after one place after Jaipur Mandir. You will see the Jaipur vibration here. So, what I want to say, this is Vrindavan. Anandamayi Ma, Neem Karali Baba, Dev Raha Baba. They don't want to leave from Vrindavan. They have many places ashram, but they want to give more time in Vrindavan. There is no any place if you go, it is full of thorns, not with the flower. The road is not very nice like America. No. It's a very broken and dirty and garbage and many things you will see. But this is not we come to see. Behind this, why we see the garbage? Because we always see clean. One time I come from 8-9 months traveling to Europe, America, and I have to make my green card, so I have to stay longer in America. So I got it, green card. So, because of the sun. But when I come, I saw everything is no painted, everything is dirty. When I land to the Bombay airport, I saw totally grass, every place, no maintenance. Because my vision was American vision. So don't see that. Don't go that way. Go something other way in Vrindavan. They say there are two ways. One is a highway and one is a hidden path. So you have to come in hidden path, then you will see the devotion. Right? You go to Switzerland, highway is there. You will see nothing Switzerland. But you take one Swiss guy, please drive with me, show me the hidden path. Then when he will bring you inside the mountains and hills, you will become mad. You don't want to go ahead. So hidden path you have to see here in Vrindavan. Beautiful. Radhe, Radhe. Radhe. Many things to share. many things to understand, but listen his bhajan, and if you have any questions, we will talk. There are two things. Sorry, I said 1 minute. One is a religious way, and one is a spiritual way. If I asked one question from you, Jesus was religious or spiritual?
Spiritual.
Why? My question, why? Right. Say me. Sridhar say he is the person who took us from darkness, this darkness, to the light. Right? And what is the darkness? To become pure material is the darkness. You know, when we don't identify my spiritual soul, is a darkness in my life. We forget myself that we are the spirit of the God. Is a darkness. And we cannot see my neighbor. We cannot see anyone. We become blind in darkness because I have no love for myself. I cannot recognize myself. And I cannot recognize my neighbor, my friends. Right? And love is the way, and love is the goal. That is the divineness. That is said divine. Radhe Radhe. Sing. Oh my Yeah? You need a place, bring this, move this. Yeah. Oh.
On the Bhajan Maharaj?
Yes.
Which one? Bhajan on Dhun or now?
What? You say something.
Rasika should sing, Rasika.
Huh?
Rasika.
Yes. What do you like?
See that? You keep saying that. Sampadan Sahagana Lalita Shivishakam Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Radha Madhava Jai Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Jai Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Jai Kunja Bihari
और लाइन आ गया आप
ठीक है
लाइन आ गया stand more
Do you have another stand? She got one more stand behind you.
Oh, is that my stand right?
Yeah. Give this guy. Sridhar.
We have a saying in America. That's what I'm
Sridhar?
Little Sridhar, big Sridhar.
Oh, sorry.
Bambino. She was small.
Yeah.
This mic's not working, this one not working.
See, this plug is connected or not? This one?
Work all over.
You need more Mridanga or what?
You have one more mic?
Huh?
No, one more is fine.
More Mridanga, eh?
No, that's fine, it's fine. One is enough.
One is enough? Achha.
Anand is here. Where is he?
Mic? More mic you need?
Huh?
One more mic is there?
I have.
Yeah, you are, no, two. And
2 and 3. Yeah.
In 1970, when I met my first guru, when I first met my first guru, Baba Muktananda from Ganeshpur in 1970. By that time, I was an accomplished yoga teacher in New York City. And he came and he met me. It was something similar to this in 1970, Labor Day weekend. Ramdas was there. He said to me, Sridhar, you have all these austerities, you stand on your head for hours, you meditate, doing all this kind of work on this way and that way. He says, forget about all that. He said, all you have to do is come in the room, sit down, and chant the names of God. That's all you have to do.
This mic is also good, but you catch from up, then it's good. This one.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Very nice.
Shri Advaita Naradha Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Everyone, goodbye.
Hare Rama Hare
Sita. Husband of Ramachandra. That's the name of her husband named
beautiful. You see, Kirtaniyas power. Wow.
Let's take my
Radhe Radhe.
Very sweet here. I will.
So nice. So special. Kirtan. All group of Kirtaniyas. I want you say something, your realization. I listen in the Sovereign Harp and Dole also to listen to you. I like share this.
Ajnanatirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurunmitamena tasmai shri gurave namah. The first thing I'd like to say is, before I say what Maharaj has requested me to say, I was with my Gurudev in 2007 in Germany, and Sadhu Maharaj came to see my Gurudev, who is also very closely connected to Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj, Sridhar Subramaniam. My Gurudev, acknowledging Sadhu Maharaj sitting up on the platform with him. My Gurudev was on a nice big chair because of his age, and then Sadhu Maharaj was sitting next to him with some other sannyasis. My Gurudev said, "Oh, Sadhu Maharaj has come. I request Sadhu Maharaj speak some words." The same way he's requesting me now. And Sadhu Maharaj received the mic and said, "Actually, I've come only to hear." And seeing that humility of Sadhu Maharaj coming to hear, he had so much to say, so much richness, as you can see. But when he came in front of my Gurudev, with this mood of humbleness, which is counterbalanced to bhakti, one who has so much love and bhakti in their heart, they show so many moods of humility naturally. So in the Maharaj's humility, he said, "Actually, I've only come to hear from the Master." So in the same way, I'm coming here to hear from you, Maharaj. But because you're requesting me to say something, I'll try. So there's a wonderful verse that describes the...
Take that mic, remote video. Mic.
Hello? So there's a wonderful verse in praise of the names that we're praising, that we're glorifying and getting connected with. Nam means the name. These names we're singing. Nama Chintamani Krishna's Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukta Abhitam Nama Namina. So this beautiful verse describes that when we're singing to the Divine, when we're singing to the personification of love and beauty, Radha and Krishna, these names, like the name Krishna specifically, is non-different in its sound and the person. Krishna and his name are non-different. So this name is Chintamani. Chinta means to conceive. Mani means like a precious gem, a precious stone, like a touchstone. A touchstone that can manifest anything you can possibly conceive of. This name, these names, Nama Chintamani, Krishna's Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, means Krishna's very body, his divine body, that blue-colored body that we see painted on these paintings. We say Sham, because Krishna is the color of a dark rain cloud. So he's painted often bluish-grayish color. So his very body is made of this same substance, Satchit Ananda, our soul, our true self that Maharaj has been talking about. This consists of Sat, eternity, Chit, consciousness, and Ananda, bliss. And actually we'll only be satisfied in that, relishing those things. So we come to Vrindavan, because that Satchidananda self becomes alive here. Krishna's very body also consists of Satchit Ananda. It's not engineered of these five material elements, and mind, intelligence, and ego. Krishna's body is pure transcendental substance. And this name, being non-different from him, is also the same. Krishna's Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, Purna Shuddha. It is absolutely complete, Purna, full of rasa, full of mellows, full of shakti, full of everything wonderful. Shuddha, it is absolutely wonderfully the topmost aspiration, topmost wonderful thing. Nitya Mukta, and has this ability to eternally liberate and have one in this blissful state of bhakti. Nitya Mukta. Abhitam Nama Namino means that this name, Krishna, how sweet. we imagine also how sweet is his person. And these sadhus, when we come in close proximity to a sadhu who has such richness, such love when they say Radhe Radhe or Krishna Krishna, it's non-different from Krishna himself, non-different from the divine. Actually, there's something even more wonderful about the name than even the named. So we know how wonderful Krishna is and Radharani, but there's something special about their name, even though it's non-different from them. The name, because it's extending to this very place. Some of us can't see Radha and Krishna right now, even though Radha and Krishna are everywhere, but some of us can't see. I can't see for sure. But the name has made itself accessible to us and has the ability to give absolute full potential within ourselves and also the community. Everyone together, we do it together. That's why San Kirtan, we do. San means Sangha. So we come in front of the high class bhaktas and we take Sangha, this is San. And then we do Kirtan, which is a congregational praise. We hear praises and share the glories of Bhakti. So this is Sankirtan. And in this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, this Kali Yuga, this simple expression of love, this Sankirtan where we gather together as a community in front of the sadhu and relish these names, such a simple process. For such hard times, a very hard process would not be appropriate. How would the kids be able to take part? How would the elderly or the Nam Sankirtan, Sangha and Kirtan we can all do. Some of us used to fall asleep in occasions like this, when in Rasika Mani. Sometimes we'd be sleeping children, like when we were in front of the sadhu and being in this environment. Well, what can I say? We're coming alive. Life is coming in Vrindavan when we're singing Kirtan and with the sadhu. So I just want to praise the name a little bit. And praise also the great association of Sadhu Maharaj and all. Hare Krishna.
I want Siddha Susi.
Our dear friend who brought us, most of us together here, Shamdas, who most of you know about, introduced me to Maharaj. Vijay is carrying on the lineage, I feel, Paul, I feel, carrying on the lineage of Shamdas, everyone doing kirtan all over the world, is spreading light and joy and love and compassion. Full on kirtan, that's what it is.
Yeah.
No reserve. Let everything go. Who cares? Dive in. Last Bhakti Fest last September, we brought together a few different sampradayas into one area. First time it was ever happened. And they all chanted the names of God all together.
Maharaj, this in Bhakti Fest, the Radhastami. So on the Radharani's appearance day, we celebrated Bhakti Fest this year on Sunday. And there was Radhastami. Radhastami is the birthday of Radharani, Krishna's darling. So we celebrated Bhakti Fest on Sunday morning, and some nice devotees had a nice tent arranged, the ISKCON devotees. And what happened was all sanghas, the ISKCON devotees invited Shamrani Didi and all of my godbrothers, Narayan Maharaj disciples. Sridhar had hosted also the Sridhar Maharaj devotees with a nice tent, the Govinda Maharaj devotees from Chaitanya Saraswat Mutt, and many other sanghas for the first time. I've never seen my whole life. These 3 or 4 sanghas coming together. Politics gone, finished. Sridhar said politics is gone now, we do kirtan together, and for the first time 4 sanghas together like that.
In front of Jagannath.
In front of Jagannath and Radharani. So.
Where?
In Bhakti Fest he did 4. Yeah.
Yes. He's a great, Sridhar is a great person.
He had the mic.
Who make together to all. And 5,000, 4,000, they are coming together is a great thing in America. 100 gathering is different. I see 500 gathering in the big ship with Shamdas. all together. Only Kirtan is the way, name is the way we can be together. Name has so much power, we want to merge it down. What is the New York City? What is the one of the best place? Where the Shyamdas is doing
Kripalu.
it.
Kripalu.
No.
Chirumukti.
No. One.
Omega.
Omega. It's a big place. One time Shyamdas said, you have to go there, come with me. And we went, wow, very beautiful.
But not 5,000 people like Bhakti.
But it was in New York City. To surprise them.
Good.
And and Sridhar is doing more special than 5,000. In America, together, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very difficult. You go to the street, there is only car, there is no you. And there are 5,000 people, means how many car, how many arrangement you have to do for that.
And so I'm seeing him fixing carpets himself. He has many volunteers, but he himself is fixing carpets.
He is so gentle, he is so special, you cannot imagine. He never cared for himself, he only cared how to make together to all. All way come to the ocean. This is his goal of life. He wants to bring all river to the ocean. Thank you for doing what you are doing. Like Shyamdas, nobody forget. Sridhar, nobody will forget. You are the gift for America. Oh my God. I'm telling you, you are great. You are great. Radhana Swami, living great personality. So sweet and so humble and so kind. If possible, American become like this. We learn to be full of ego, and you see the Radhana Swami. So kind and so humble. Children working hard to gather Bhakti fest, Shakti fest, anyway. But how to bring the name in heart of every Kirtan in all vibration. And I surprised. Any street of America, you go, yoga center, you will see.
Yeah.
And really yoga center yoga is there, but Kirtan is also there. You watch. Every yoga center has a more Kirtan than you expect from in temple.
Some.
Yes, it's a great thing. I love this America. I don't know why I love. Because I love. Now I know why I love. It's difficult to enter there. When you enter, you become relaxed and go in the Kirtan in the back. So I'm telling one thing about his spirituality. The spirituality is the goal of our life, not to be a religion. And name is the one point to develop spirituality. There is no, all we combine there. And Vrindavan is a place of spirituality. You can go any place in Vrindavan, any temple, Bihari. You can go any temple, Rangi, where before, like a Jagannath temple, nobody can enter, only Indians can enter. Here you can go to Rangi temple. I asked, before you have a rule that Western cannot enter in your temple, how do you do this? He said, this is Vrindavan, we cannot stop anyone. It's Rasik. This is the place we have to invite everyone. There is no distinctions in love, in divineness. And love is the way, and love is the goal of life. Chaitanya is telling, and Jesus is also telling. So which way you want to go? Love is the way and love is the goal. Right? This is Krishna consciousness. One very nice serial is coming. You have to see that if you want to know Radha and Krishna. It is Radha Krishna serial. You are in India, you make it, what is that? Gopinath? How you can download?
Hotstar.
Hotstar. Radha Krishna. And see.
Radha Krishna down, episodes of Radha Krishna.
Radha Krishna, all the pastime, why Krishna and Radha come from Goloka? They are living in Goloka and why they come here? For what reason behind that? Huh? They say only to give the love to living souls. They come to give the love in the heart that they can increase direct relations. They come only appear for this. Love. And this is Radha. Radha means the water flow from up to down, right? Is a dhara. Dhara means flow.
Dhara.
Yes. And Radha means the flow go up only for Krishna, that is Radha.
Dhara Radha.
Because the gravity catch the flow of water, no? And Radha is no gravity can catch material gravity. It only goes one way, that goes to the, with love to Radha. Very nice serial, we would love to see that.
What name?
Huh?
What name?
Radha Krishna.
Radha Krishna. TV series.
Everyone looking in every day.
Really?
You serious, you will see the first, you start from first serial. Rasa can say you how to download,
okay.
And only India you can check it, do it.
Okay.
You will not understand Hindi because it's in Hindi, but by looking you will understand because you know all. And some Indian can explain you what is the meaning of the word.
You said they have subtitles. Subtitles?
No.
No,
Yeah.
they don't have, huh?
Not yet.
But it will come slowly because every Indians liking and whole world will like this. You will surprise, everyone is looking this. Everyone. So, would you like to join Aarti also? Or
Yeah,
you want to go more Kirtan? Aarti. So Aarti will be there. And then Prasadam. Any
Aarti,
question?
Prasadam.
You have any question? Any question? You see, there is no question in life that says spiritual life. When there is nothing, questions coming to mind. That is a spiritual life. When the material life means many, every day morning you sit and you need pen and paper to write down what to do. Is a material life. And when a spiritual life you enter, then there is no questions. You have any hard things for that? Search out. Material, spiritual. If not, that moment you will spiritual.
And Gurudev, also when you chant, all the questions are answered.
Yes. And chanting is solve the problem. Means solve their questions. So one way that if you want to solve your questions coming in your life, you have to chant.
Material problems and spiritual problems.
Both will solve. Material problem, how to solve?
Yeah.
Material can easily solve.
Yeah.
Easily, no need to work out too much and too much effort. What will take 1 month, you will do in 2 days. Material thing. And a spiritual thing, if you have a right association, it will be more easy to flowing. Spiritual life means to flow. If you take one wood piece, like I say you, like this, imagine. There is one river. Huh? You want to swim there, in river. What is the best way to swim? Against flow or in flow? So what is material life? Against flow when I am swimming is a material life. And in flow, if you keep your body, it will also start floating automatically. This is the spiritual life. If you want to float yourself, you can do spiritual practice. And if you want to swim in material life, you have to work hard on and on, but the goal is far. This is material. But we have to balance because of my material body and spiritual identity. How to balance? That is to know from the guide who can balance your material thing and the spiritual. Material body has the senses, mind, ego, mind, and spiritual thing has a soul. And soul has to enlighten, always living in the light, how to balance it. That need one guide who is spiritually advanced to help us. Can you give the big light here? Yeah.
Do you want to show the serial, first serial?
Yes.
What time is Aarti Maharaj? Aarti kab hai?
Bas 5 minutes. That's, I show you some.
Mic लगा दी mic.
Yeah.
In this, Ram is for Maryada. Sita is for tolerance. Lakshmi, Vishnu for maintenance. So Lakshmi for money. Parvati is for Shakti. And Shiv is a renouncement. There is only one pair who has to pray together, and that is Radha and Krishna.
Jai Jai Shri Ram!
Why? Because they are lovers. They cannot live without each other. If you have a desire to develop love in your heart, you have to find this couple, where he lives and what they do. One Krishna Bhakta, he thinks that he is a Bhakta and he reached to the Goloka to meet Krishna. He is going with Narada.
Oh,
Narada.
Gokumar?
No, this is the, what is name? When is the time will come, I will see Krishna in Goloka. What is his name? Sridham. Why this, the flight is stopped? We reached the Goloka. Yes, nothing is, I am looking. When you want to enter to Goloka, you have to say name of Krishna. Then he say Krishna, Krishna. There is no way. You are not taking full name. Radha name first, then Krishna, then his name is full. I cannot take this name. This is the lover of the Krishna. Why I will take? I am a Krishna devotee. I can tolerate everything in the world. Brahma, even if he become angry, I will tolerate. I cannot tolerate to take the name of Radha because she is the lover of Krishna. I will not do that. I will only say my Lord name because I am a devotee of him. Then he said Radha Krishna, Narada.
Narada Krishna.
Then it is open. Without Radha Krishna, door is not open for the Goloka. Radha Krishna not can open. They all, where they are going? They are going to dress Krishna. In Goloka. Is a Goloka. What is happening in Goloka is this.
Oh, it's skipped ahead.
This is the... This they make any difference.
Maharaj,
But you can see this after. Gopinath? 10 minutes? Where are you going, man? Huh? This is Goloka. See some Goloka.
I see some comments.
You can see this, very nice.
Maharaj, you can see it on YouTube in America.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, oh, yes, very nice. They have it also with internet connection or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Very nice. Radha Krishna. You see that? And maybe they will give some subtitle.
Or find a friend.
Radhe Radhe Go.